Good morning, my friends, and welcome to Sucker River. This is a spot I have come to before, but I've never come up the river. I've always gone down towards the lake. You park off of Highway 61, get off, turn left, go down to the lake. Today, crossed Highway 61 and heading upriver. There are a bunch of waterfalls up along this creek, so I'm going to try to take some pictures of a few of them. And I've come across shot number one right here in front of me. And I'm actually kind of excited about it. I'll show it to you here real quick, as best I can. But you can see here, I got waterfalls right here, water coming towards me. I got a polarizer on at the moment. Take some glare off that water, make it a little darker, make the contrast between the foam and the water a little bit more. But one thing I'm really loving about this shot is this bare pine tree in the background. It's catching just the faintest little bit of side light. There isn't a whole lot of light today. It's a very gray and cloudy day, but that's all right. We're gonna make the best of it. We're out and we're enjoying it, and that's what today is, just being out and just enjoying it. So here we go. Waterfall number one. We're gonna get this and continue on up. Just explore, see what we find, and take it all in. So come along with me and let's go. But first, let's get this shot. We found shot number two, and it's just this little three-tier fall right in front of me. It's great, it's simple, and it's perfect. Framing in really tight on the falls. There's not a lot going on behind the falls, a bunch of kind of gray cloud with no real interest. Also, got someone just upriver fishing, and I don't want them in the shot. And they may not want to be in my shot. So, bearing that in mind, just threw on the polarizer, same thing, just taking the glare off the water, increase the contrast between the dark sections of the water and the white foam in the water. Currently shooting at an f11 ISO 100. That's giving me 1/40th of a second. Now you know that's not what I'm gonna like. So we're gonna throw on a 6-stop neutral density as well. That just slowed me down to, I think, at least 1/4 of a second if my math is right. 1 second, 1.3 seconds. My math is way wrong, but that's okay, I don't mind. This shot's really simple. Matter of fact, let's show it to you. This is it, there's nothing much to it. You got just these three tiers of the falls, cascading down, just kind of excluding some of the rocks on the right-hand side and some of the rocks over here on the left-hand side. Once you get past these falls, there's not a lot going on. So just kind of zooming in, exclude all that other stuff, cutting off the top up here really tight. There's just some deadfall up there that's laying across the scene. It's not pretty, it's not interesting, it's not adding. In fact, it's detracting from the scene. So I think today is going to be one of those days where what I exclude from the frame is going to be every bit as important, if not more important, than what I include in the frame. So that's the reason for that really tight crop at the top of the frame. It's just to get rid of the things that aren't helping the picture. So that's it. Get this one taken, and then we'll explore some more. great shot anyway. I really wanted this one to turn out because I almost fell in the river crawling out here. I am sitting pretty much in the middle of the river on a very wet rock with a very wet butt. So again, just hoping this shot is worth it all. If it's not, que sera, sera. But as you may have just seen in some of the B-roll there, I'm in the midst of these trees. It's like 3 tree trunks growing out of the bank of the river here, and one shooting up and 2 just coming at me diagonally, and then the river is shooting across in the foreground, and that's the shot. So we're just gonna hope that that works with everything we got going on. Let me show it to you here if and I can. Boom, here we go. So you can see these tree trunks are kind of shooting up, and again, this is the 16:9 crop back spec ratio, so that doesn't work real well for this composition, but in the video demonstration anyway. But I got a tree trunk coming up here, there's another tree trunk shooting over here, and another one coming right up in here. And then as you can see, river's just coming through in the foreground. So I'm hoping that those 3 elements all work out together. I'm going to, I think, have to bracket this because the shadows into the bottom of the tree trunk are really, really dark. And then the water, of course, is really bright and white because it's just flowing and so foamy and churning in front of me. So that exposure blend is going to be a little tricky, but not too bad. It should be fine. Might even be able to get this with 1 shot and lifting shadows in post. I don't know. But I'm going to bracket, get all the information that I can gather here. That way I've got it when I go home, because this is it. I'm here now. Get it now, right? So I'm going to work on this composition, refine it a little bit, and we'll show you the picture. Well, I hope it's a good one. Standing back up, and my pants are drenched. I think that shot came out. I think I'm gonna like it. You know, let me know in the comments what you think. Did that work? Did it not work? I don't know. Was it worth the effort? Let's hope so. But like I said, pants are drenched. It's actually kind of starting to snow just a little bit. So the temperature's dropping, and I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. So I think I'm gonna call it a day and head on home. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for coming along with me. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. It really does help the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more. Tell your friends, because the more the merrier. And from Sucker River, here in Duluth, Minnesota, so long. I will see you next time. Really got to figure out how I'm getting out of here. I really don't know.